How's it going, guys? Welcome. I'm here repping the old Epic Gamer t-shirt right here, which you can pick up if you are an Epic Gamer. Of course, only those are the requirements, and your money as well. And then just go to my spreadshirt. You can get, I'm probably going to do a new design. This is the old Horsey and Fox design for Epic Gamer. And for anyone that does pick up one of these, or one of the new ones they end up putting out, which hopefully I'll do by the time this video's up, for anyone that buys one, you should definitely go and wear it in public, and then film the results. That'd be film it. You should take pictures in public wearing the Epic Gamer t-shirts. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine, but people will probably be like, guy's got fucking autism. And then they won't care because we're super tolerant. I haven't uploaded in a while, other than Kill Connor Club and my second channel. I uploaded my second. If you haven't seen, I did a crew video. Go over to my second channel. The link's in the description. LazerzZ. Go support it. It's doing a decent job, and I'd appreciate it. But I thought, because I haven't uploaded since Saturday, technically, why not just sit down and do a bit of a quickfire topics? And since it was last minute on Twitter, I'll go ahead and I'll do all of them. I'll do all the ones I've got as of sort of so far. So I'll do them all. So I guess we should probably start. Alright, number one. Oh, I'm so sorry. Alright, number one is from Amir the Synth Potato. And he said, do you think laws should be put in place against loot boxes in gaming? I mean, they're sort of going away, aren't they now? Like, I think anyone that does loot boxes sort of, you know, it's not the cool thing to do anymore. Companies aren't doing that because of EA got shit for it. So I guess, yeah, actually, I do think, though. I do, because they're just, I mean, they're annoying, and if you can get them banned, do it. Nobody likes loot boxes. Nobody. The shit. We just want normal progression. As you do better things, you unlock more things to buy in the shops, you know. Not these randomized rewards for giving money. Like, fuck off. Next up, we've got Monarch, who said, wishlist for Cyberpunk 2077. And then Desro replied to him, asking, what do you think the plot will be for Death Stranding? Are you asking Monarch, or are you asking me? I mean, obviously it's me. Wishlist for Cyberpunk. We know a lot, and everything they've said I'm into. They've said, you know, because we create our own character, it's first person. It's like a true role-playing game in the sense that this is your story, your character, and so I'm super into that. I think that's gonna be great. So just make it more open than The Witcher, which obviously it will be, because they've already said it is. So what more can we ask for? That's good. I'm hyped for that. That should be pretty sick. Other than that, I mean, I don't really know. That's probably about it. I'm just excited to see what CD Projekt Red do. I don't really want to constrain them to anything. Whatever they do, wherever their creativity takes them, I'm sure it'll be top notch. And then plot for Death Stranding, I could not tell you. I don't know. I don't even have my assumptions. Like, it's you have a baby and then it grows into a bloke, and then. And that's the game. That's it. That's the whole thing. Next up is a proper one from Desro that wasn't replying to someone else. What are your thoughts on the new Just Cause game, Just Cause 4? Well, my thoughts are, I actually have Just Cause 4. It's here in the form of Just Cause 3. Yeah, it's the same thing. Next up is 02 is best waifu. Right. Next. Do you think Ubisoft can ever fix Assassin's Creed or redeem it? No, it can't. No. I'm not even gonna entertain that with a proper in-depth answer. I've spoken about this multiple times. No, it can't. No. They may be able to make good games every once in a while. As a franchise, though, no. Next up is from Osama, who said, when do you think the next generation of consoles will be released? 2020 or 2021? 2020. I don't think it'll be any later than 2020. Part of me is saying 2019, but I think we probably have a little bit left in us. 2020, I'm thinking, is next gen consoles, and that'll be great. Yeah, no later than that, though. Like, anyone that's saying, like, 2023 is like, where's your brain? Stop it. Stop this nonsense. Next up is from Emil Catborg, sweet vintage lad, said, my local GameStop had Cyberpunk 2077 scheduled for release on the 28th of the 11th, 2019. Your thoughts? I mean, I'd say it's just a placeholder, but we don't know. I don't know. It's not coming out this year. Oh, next year. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, could be. You think it would have been, like, covered by more places, right? So, I don't know, to be honest. We'll figure it out when we figure it out. They'll announce it when they announce it. So, that's all we can wait for. Alright, next up is Ozzy, who says, AC related. Is the broken spear of Leonidas also the thing that set Timian's bears at the end of Origins? If so, how do you think it ended up there? Well, I did think this, but now I don't think it anymore. I thought it all the way up until I posted a tweet of them next to each other. Even in clicking the tweet button, I was like, yeah, they look the same. And then I looked back at it like yesterday, and I was like, no, they don't. They really don't. In game, they kind of do. But the render, no. I reckon something to do with the Order of the Ancients, I guess. I don't know. I don't care. But it'd be interesting, I suppose. Okay, next one is from Max, Epic Max, who said, what makes one an epic gamer? Well, I'll tell you what. Buying one of these Epic Gamer t-shirts and then playing your favourite video games with it on, or the new one that I'm going to put up. The new Epic Gamer t-shirt with the new Horsey and Fox does. That's what makes you an epic gamer, is getting one of these. Getting an Epic Gamer t-shirt to wear. And then be bullied for. Ozzy left another one saying, Life is Strange 2 predictions. Honestly, I don't know, but apparently Captain Spirit is sort of like a demo or ad for Life is Strange 2, so I guess we're following the same kid in Life is Strange 2, I assume. Maybe this is like a prequel, maybe we'll follow him when he's older, or maybe this is just what we're following. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm really, really excited for Life is Strange 2, so should be a bloody good time. Next one's from Ouija-kun, who said, first 5 things you'll do in Spider-Man PS4. Same thing for Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, Spider-Man PS4, first 5 things I'll do. Right, let's think. I will do lots and lots of web swinging. Try and figure out how the suits work and get some new suits, because suits are one of the best things about Spider-Man. I will go to the Avengers Tower. You use the photo mode and stream it? I don't know, it's difficult to think of 5 like things I do first, because I remember with Assassin's Creed 2 I was super excited, because I was like, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swim, because it was so new, the franchise. Like, how crazy is that? That's something that excited me so much. I was like, as soon as that game comes out, I'm going for a dip, I'm going for a swim in the Arno, because that's what I want to do. Yeah, that was always a fun thing as a kid. It was like, when there was a new game coming out, I'd be like, oh, what's the first thing I'm going to do? Like, that was always a thing. I don't know, did you guys do that as well? I remember me and my friends at school would like be like, when there was a new game coming out, we were super excited for it. It was like, oh, what's the first thing you're going to do when you get in it? And be like, really hyped about it. Don't do that so much anymore, but, because game releases sort of just creep up on me. I don't know. I'm like, where the Crew 2? Where'd you come from? And then I play it. Kingdom Hearts 3, I can't really say, because it's more linear, so I guess check out all the menus would be one that I really want to do, you know, see how the menus work, look at like all the gummy ship stuff, that's probably about it. Like, there's nothing else I'm like desperate to be like, I really want to do this as soon as I get in the game, because it's kind of like, I just want to experience the game, so yeah, I don't really have a... Next up from Jamakal, is that how you say it? Maybe. It said, do you watch anime? If you do / did, which ones have you seen? I don't like actively go, oh, I need to watch a new anime, but I also, if a show is anime and someone says, oh, you should watch the show, and it's an anime show, then I will watch it. Obviously I've seen like I've seen some Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, things like that. I watched this really shit one. Don't remember what it was called, but it was really weird and really shit when I was younger with my friends. It was really bad. And I also watched Death Note, which was great. Death Note's really great until like the final arc kind of drags on a bit. You know, after that sort of moment where that thing happens that I don't want to spoil, because you should watch Death Note, it's really fucking good. And then it's like, oh, now it's a bit weird. Why is this happening? Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm not against anime. I used to fucking despise it. Next up is from, it's Abdullah Blue. It's on his temporary account while he's bloody fucking suspended. Favorite film of all time and why? There's a couple that could take it, I think. Empire Strikes Back is always up there. I bloody love that film, just as a standalone film and part of the Star Wars franchise. Absolutely love it. And then I think another one is just like, you know, not like a Star Wars or an MCU, is Back to the Future. I fucking love Back to the Future. I love it as a movie series, like all three, like a trilogy, but I fucking love the first one so much. It's, I don't know what it is. It's just, I think if I had to say what's my favorite movie of all time, it's Back to the Future. I love it so. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while though. I should really watch it again. God, I love, it's just something about the world and like the lore they build up and the investment and the characters are so fucking cool and like everyone's just quirky and different and like it's just this weird like exaggerated world that's so like, I don't know, just such a weird world, but like, and it's just so fun and good, and there's so much. I love. If you haven't seen those movies, I'd recommend it. They're very, very good movies. Next up is Josh M, who said, "Review what you've played of The Crew 2 in 3 words." Okay, best racing game ever. That's 4. Best racing game ever. Okay, we need to remove a word. Best racing game ever. Best game ever. Yeah. Next one's from Upward Boss, who says, "What are you least excited for this fall?" Least excited for? I guess like Fallout 76. Yeah, like that's what you said. Fallout 76, I'm probably least excited for. Probably more angry at it, to be honest. Yeah, not interested in Fallout 76 whatsoever, and it's just one of those big games that's like, can we just not? Really? Can we not? Because I'd rather not. Next up is from Serge, who said, "What are you most excited for in Halo Infinite?" Oh, fuck. I don't know, because we don't know anything about it. I guess new Master Chief story, fully focused on Master Chief. The old art style looks fucking beautiful. Music. Hopefully Chief finally reuniting with the Arbiter again, which needs to happen. It's been too long. It's been like 11 years. That's too many years. And yeah, all those things. Multiplayer, hopefully like beating Halo 5 multiplayer, which is really good, just building on it, making a better one. I think the only thing that you really need to build on Halo's multiplayer after Halo 5 is we need more iconic maps. You can't just have everything be a shit fucking Forge map. We're gonna have iconic maps like Sandtrap or Valhalla or Snowbound or the Pit or, you know, all these things, you know, that were in Halo 3, those iconic maps. Don't just make the multiplayer maps Forge World maps, because that's what they all seem to be in Halo 5. I want proper maps that like all look different from each other, are all on really cool alien settings like they did with Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 1. They kind of lost that, I think, quite like, you know, after Bungie left. So I think that's something they need to work on for the multiplayer, and obviously the single player, those are things myself. But like Halo Infinite has the like, I think it has everything going for it to be a really, really good Halo game, and I think it might be the sort of the true Halo game that was meant to come after Bungie left, you know. I'm hoping for it anyways, but we don't know. Maybe it'll be terrible. More than likely will be given 343's track record, but I've got high hopes. We'll see. Next one's from Mina Haley. Mina? Yeah, that, probably. I'm so bad with names. Thoughts on gaming addiction being a mental illness? Oh, we talked about this on Kill Connor Clubhouse, exclusive to patreon.com/as always. If you're interested in our thoughts on things such as this, and do you know what I've realised? Kill Connor Clubhouse is essentially quick-fire topics, but it's like an hour and a half long, and it's me and Tyler. That's what Clubhouse is, and you get to leave your topics, and we go through every single one of them, and they can be whatever the fuck you want. So if you're not already pledging to As Always, patreon.com/as always, top link in the description, you should be, because then you get access to Clubhouse, and other things that we will eventually get onto once we evolve it into something even better. So there's that. And for your answer, I'll just play the clip from Clubhouse now, and this is what we think. Is being addicted to playing games a serious problem? There's this article I want your thoughts on. He wants our thoughts on it. Oh, I clicked it and it says, unfortunately, our website is currently unavailable in most European countries. Right, well, I can't look at the article.
It's the Los Angeles Times. So the article title is called World Health Organization says video game addiction is a disease, why American psychiatrists don't. So the World Health Organization has made it official digital games can be addictive, and those addicted to them need help. In the latest edition of its International Classification of Diseases released Monday, the United Nations agency concluded that people whose jobs, educations, family, or social lives have been upended by video games probably meet the criteria for a new form of addiction called gaming disorder. Oh my god. This is the same World Health Organization that is saying that being a man and thinking you're a woman is is not gender dysmorphia, but it's normal. So that's thanks World Health Organization.
Yeah.
The person has escalated or persisted in his or her gaming behavior despite clearly negative consequences that further seals the deal, the new guidelines say. Okay, I'm not really going to sit down and read because it's a long article with lots. Yeah, I'm not going to read this whole thing on the fucking podcast. I'll read it later. But let's be real here. You can be addicted to anything. It's not about video games, it's the personality.
Yeah,
it's
obviously.
called being self-aware, it's called being responsible, and it's called having balance. You do anything too much, it's not good for you. If you drink too much water, you'll die. You can't have too much of a good you can have too much of a good thing. You can't do something so much it'll affect your life. You know, and that includes video games. I know people that I guess you'd say addicted, but I'd say just obsessed with video games. They play too much of it, and it affects their lives. If you do too much of anything, it's going to affect your life in a negative way. It's going to affect your relationships. It's going to affect how you interact with people. It's going to affect your day-to-day. It's going to affect your mental health.
Yeah, it's not like they're putting things in
people's
the
mental
games.
health.
Like,
Put themselves. Yeah, it's on the video games themselves.
yeah,
It
it's so
affects your mental
dumb.
health when you're not, out achieving something. You're not doing anything because you don't get anything out of video games. You don't achieve anything. Really, you may think you do, but you don't actually achieve anything in life, and that's going to negatively affect you mentally when you're not getting anything. I can feel good about a day if I've played a bit of video games, but as long as at the end of the day I'll go out and I'll go for a run, or I'll go do jiu-jitsu, or I'll go do some exercise. I'm like, no, I feel good, blah, blah, blah. Or I've written a script, or I've done something. When you actually do something that's difficult, like do some work, and you finish and you achieve it, that's something good. If you're obsessed with anything, whether it's you're so obsessed with video games or you're non-stop watching a TV show, as much as you're having fun, I do. Trust me, I do. And
Did you finish it, by the way?
Yeah, I finished. I've watched 7 seasons of Suits in 10 days, and I promise you, I as much as I loved the show, it was a horrible 10 days. It was a fucking.
Oh, I can imagine. I think I've had those times, and I hated myself.
Awful. It was awful. It was fucking awful. That I was so addicted to a show. It wasn't even that good. Like, it is good. Like, it's a great show, but it's not like Game of Thrones or something. It wasn't Sons of Anarchy or Breaking Bad. Like, it was just like a good show, and I just had nothing better to do, and I just watched 7 seasons in 10 days, and I was like, fuck it, this is so dumb. Like, and I just felt horrible. Like, when I wasn't watching it, I dreamt about, it made me feel sick. Like, it made me feel sick to my stomach of how much it affected my life. And that's my first-hand experience the last few weeks. It's not good. And I don't, yeah. Like, I was so addicted to it, I'm re-watching Suits, but slowly, so I can, be healthy.
Stop!
No, let me explain.
Stop watching Suits, Tyler.
Let me explain this to you. It affected my life so much that I was watching too much. I'm like, I need to ease myself out of it. So I've been watching half an episode a day, and then I watch one episode, then watch half an episode, and then the next day I watch no episodes. I ease my way out of it. So it kind of, because I'm like, I need to watch more Suits. I need to watch. Oh, this is an issue. We need to cut this off. I couldn't go cold turkey, so I had to do
Oh God.
Watch half of the second episode, and then I didn't watch any the next day. I had to ease myself out of it. I was like, okay, I'm good now. I'm healthy. It's okay.
Oh,
and then I went outside and felt better,
That's absolutely fucking horrible.
But doing anything too much is going to negatively affect you. And if you're playing Fortnite for 10 hours a day, you've got issues. If you've somehow played 250 hours of a game that came out 3 weeks earlier, Kingdom Come Deliverance, like James did, you've got a fucking issue.
I don't know what you're talking about. That didn't happen. That's chill. Nah, see, the thing is, right, what I see is because
people have addictive and obsessive personalities. It's
Yeah,
not that
of
video
course.
games are addictive.
obviously it's not like anyone's putting inside video games this addictive, fucking subliminal message. It's not like you're smoking cigarettes and there's things in them that are made to get anyone addicted to them. Video games don't do that. It's if you frequently get addicted to things, if you have a habit of doing things constantly, if you have an addictive personality or whatever, then obviously you're going to get addicted to video games. It's like most people aren't, but you can do, and that's not the fault of the game. It's the fault of the person. And I mean, I can't, like, I'm at this point where I can't imagine, like, I rarely play games just to have fun and play games, because I feel like I'm just like, I can't imagine it. Like, I just don't know how anyone could sit down and play a game and that's it.
And it feels like I'm wasting my life.
Yeah, it's actually horrible. It's actually fucking horrible. Like, I was playing when Detroit Become Human came out. Like, I had a great time, but that's because I knew that when I was done playing it, I had all the footage there, and I was going to make a video, and it was going to be great. I can't imagine just playing a game, and then it's just it. That's it. I wasted my fucking time. And it's like, it is just entertainment, but it's very time-consuming entertainment. So, yeah, I couldn't imagine, not being in the position that I'm in, and, you know, being like anyone else would be, and then playing games, because obviously, like, I play games a lot, but, I mean, that's because, I mean, it's my job to play games and make videos on video games, but I can't imagine not having that job and still playing games as much as I do. Like, that'd be fucking depressing. I don't know, that's horrible. So, don't do that, kids. Don't do that, kids. Enjoy your Fortnite, but don't enjoy your Fortnite too much.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if anyone's gonna enjoy the games though, like, and just play through and waste time, it is gonna be kids, because I mean,
true,
they just would do that and then go to school the next day or whatever. Whereas us, like, you know,
you have to manage your own time. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we have bills and so I don't know. When you're a kid though, I can see how it is addictive, but it is bad. Like, you need to just go outside once in a while.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's the thing with kids though, is it's like, when you're a kid, it's like you have that routine set out for you. It's like you go to school, you have homework to do or whatever, and that's all the stuff you do, and then in your free time you're like, oh, now I can play video games if I want to.
Yep.
Whereas when you're an adult, it's like, I can choose to play video games all the time if I want to, and then go homeless, and no one's gonna stop me. So, you kind of have to be responsible and manage your time, and obviously that's not the fault of the video game by any means. So that's really fucking dumb if anyone thinks that. It's the same as people saying, like, oh, video games make people violent. No, they don't. They don't do that. Because violence existed long before video games. You know, do you think Hitler was playing video games? Maybe he was. Snakes and ladders. He got really mad.
Snakes and ladders.
Hitler was playing snakes and ladders, and then he gassed the Jews, and that's what happened. But yeah. Video games. Okay.
Next topic, Casper Corral.
If you want to hear the full podcast, you can go ahead and go over to patreon.com/as always, because it's a really good podcast. And you'll be supporting us, and you get loads of them. You get loads of the podcasts. You'd love it. Seriously. Thanks, guys. Alright, back to quick fire topics. Next up is Ethan Larkins, who said, thoughts on Death Stranding from what we've seen? Oh, I already spoke about that. So yeah, I don't know. It's alright. Like, I really don't have many thoughts on it, to be honest. It's not. I don't know what it is yet. It's too difficult to make a judgment. Next up is the Jackal, who said, tell all the punks out there why The Last of Us, Skyrim, Mario 53 and Kingdom Hearts, bitch Amir, must play a game. Well, The Last of Us and Skyrim, for different reasons, of course. The Last of Us is a story. I can't there's too much. The Skyrim, it's starting to show its age now in 2018, but it's still a masterpiece, still a phenomenal fucking experience. And although there's so many glitches and, you know, the game's still a bit messier and then it really is showing its age. Like, it feels like an old game now. Still such great fun. It really is just having these adventures, going off into the world, creating your own story for your character. Just, it's so, like, if it's immersive in this weird way. Like, Skyrim is a must. You can't not play Skyrim. What are we doing? It's Skyrim. Yeah. And Kingdom Hearts, I think this is for a lot of people, not just Amir, because I mean, a lot of people that watch me, I think, don't get it. I mean, a lot more people do now, thanks to me and Tyler talking about it, and you guys playing it, and then being like, oh, thank you so much for telling me to play this game, because it's so good. And I know it's so good. It's, you won't understand while you're on the outside looking in, being like, what is this stupid game? It's difficult to explain. I think it does. I mean, story is phenomenal. Just amazing writing, always consistent, planned out from day one. The way I like to think about how you'd enjoy it is if you enjoyed Desmond's story and that ongoing story of every game adds to the story and continues Desmond's journey, and like it's got this overarching narrative through all these games, there's stringing all these stories together, you got these plot twists, these turns, and it just like, you know, catching you off guard and just being absolutely fucking crazy. That is why I love Kingdom Hearts. But Kingdom Hearts is obviously a different genre, it's a different style, but the structure of storytelling I like for the same reason I liked the overarching narrative of the first 4 Assassin's Creed games, because of those twists and turns, the overarching narrative, the investment in characters, and that's why I love it. And on top of that, you've got really fun gameplay where, you know, it's just your basic sort of old school sort of game. But it's so iconic, it's so fun. You know, as you get to learn it, you do these really hard boss battles and you just level up and you get through these Disney worlds and you meet all your favorite Disney characters. There's so much nostalgia in there as well with the music and with it all comes together. Trust me, play Kingdom Hearts. Trust me, play Kingdom Hearts. And they're all available now on PlayStation 4. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5, 2.8, and your pre-order for KH3, all in one fucking bundle for $100. That's insane. That's 3 collections, which means that's 6 games, 3 movies, and your pre-order for Kingdom Hearts 3 for $100. That's mental. That is actually mental. Get it. Why are you not getting it? Get it. Play Kingdom Hearts. Trust me. You'll tweet me in like a week's time, be like, oh my god, I got Kingdom Hearts because you told me to, and it's amazing. Everyone does. Everybody does. Go and do it. Don't not. Go now. Oh god, we've got a shit ton. We've got a bunch more now. Like this is too many actually. To go through that makes the video far too long. So we're going for Furious Coco Oliver, who said, what do you want to see out of the Elder Scrolls 6? I just want to see take everything that worked well with Skyrim, make it better, improve it, expand on it. I think everything needs to. We need to have deeper systems, right? So I think one of the main issues with Skyrim is that I think it's simplified too many things from things like Morrowind and Oblivion. I think streamlining things is okay, but I think simplifying things, not as much. I think we need a better magic system. I think better combat system that takes more skill. I think more variation in weapons and armor, and that ability to sort of do whatever you want, but in a more open way, and make everything feel deeper. I want deeper systems with everything, more than just this simplified system we got with Skyrim. I think that's the main thing I want from Elder Scrolls 6. And then I'm just going to go through these last ones that we got now. I'm not going to go through any more after what we got. So, favorite comic book storyline and review it in 10 seconds. I don't read comics, so that's that one. Next one's from Shaw's, who says, do you think that all the games that we saw at E3, and especially Sony's conference, will be coming out on current-gen consoles, or do you think some of them might be scheduled for next-gen? They're all current-gen, because nobody shows a next-gen game before the next-gen consoles are announced, because that'd be insane. Because you can't show a next-gen game without the next-gen consoles being announced, because remember when we went from the 360, or even from the normal Xbox to the 360, or the PS2 to the PS3, they didn't show the Assassin's Creed, for example, until we knew the Xbox 360 was coming out, because they show the hardware, and alongside the hardware they show, here's what the hardware can do. And if they show games we've already seen, it's like, well then why should I pick up this console? Because it's doing stuff we've already seen. So what they do is they like to announce the new Xbox, the PlayStation 5. What they'll do is they'll show brand new games and show, look at what this hardware can do with these games you've never seen before, with graphics you've never seen before, running in a way you've never seen before. Because if they just show us Death Stranding on the PlayStation 5, it's like, yeah, we've seen this game. Why would I buy a PlayStation 5? It looks like a PS4 game, like, you know what I mean? So I think all the games, other than obviously Starfield and Elder Scrolls, which we haven't actually seen gameplay for, they're all current gen, because you don't show next generation games until they've had a chance to announce the next generation consoles. That's when you start showing next gen games, so that's why I think. Next one's from just Jamie, who said, what if Assassin's Creed was good? Okay, it'd be good then, wouldn't it? Trippy Silver said, Doom Eternal thoughts? I don't care. Dan Davenport said, the upcoming game I'm most hyped for. Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously, 100%. Kingdom Hearts 3, Red Dead Redemption 2, the 2 most hyped games of this year and next year. So, next up is from Matthew, who said, thoughts on the Venom movie? I think it'll be absolute fucking garbage, and I'm not going to explain why. It'll be shit. If you don't understand why it'll be shit, then it doesn't matter. You enjoy it. Next up from Weird Black Knight, who said, your thoughts on Japanese games other than Kingdom Hearts? I mean, I like Final Fantasy. I think Dragon Quest looks pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm fine. The Japanese games are very interesting. They have a certain style to them that I think is quite appealing. So, you know, Sonic, Mario, Pokemon, they're all Japanese games. And they're all really fucking good. Japanese know how to make games, don't they? Japanese know how to make games. And that's why I think that they're some of the best. Brendan or BQ Overlord, another sweet vintage lad, said, what's your opinion on metaphysics? What the fuck does that mean? Let me Google it. Oh. No, thank you. Society as an organic entity for market liberals. Yeah, not gonna lie. Seems a bit mental, doesn't it? And that's it. That's all of them. That's all the ones we have time for today. That was far too many for one video. I do apologize if this video is far too long, but I thought, why not go ahead and just do a bit of one of these? Just sit down, have a chat. Why is the camera so hot? But I thought, why not just sit down, have a chat, do some quick fire topics. It's alright, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow. This video should go out today on Thursday, right? Maybe. It might be Thursday or Friday, but regardless, I'll see you soon for Captain Spirit, which I'm going to live stream. The event's on my channel somewhere. Go click my channel. Let's click the channel button down here somewhere. Down here. And go watch. We'll be live at some point doing Captain Spirit. That'll be a good time. Anyways, thanks very much for joining me. I'll see you in a proper video soon. Go check out the second channel doing all that stuff, and as well, of course, I'm gonna do a review on the crew coming out soon. So thanks for joining, thanks for watching, and I'll bloody see you all later on one night. See you later. Goodbye. Thank you.